Yeah, Sky Knight's still at work. Don't tell his boss.
Just what I'd expect from the legendary Snake.
Has been updated.
And the plan for today is we're going to do Metal Gear for a while, till about 5:15-ish. Unless Sky Knight gives us clearance to go earlier. Because around 5:15 we'll be starting... Well, we won't be doing Dead by Daylight, like the multiplayer thing yet, but Sky Knight wanted to see me do the tutorial on stream. So I'm going to be doing the tutorial for Dead by Daylight, and then we're going to be doing some Final Fantasy VII to finish things off tonight.
If you want to finish the mission, head for the goal. I've marked it on your map.
Let's listen
If you
to
wanna look for
a
those
cassette
other
tape.
scenes, go ahead.
Make a try not to laugh stream. I could do something akin to that on
Mother Base has developed rapidly since being
on a
established
Tuesday
in
or
the
something.
Caribbean Sea. They recruit more personnel daily.
Last night.
Services are turning a profit. Big Boss's leadership and charisma, and Miller's business acumen drive this impressive growth. Furthermore, joining forces with a faction of the FSLN has expanded their power even more. They have even commenced their own weapons development program. All is proceeding according to Cypher's will. I could not be more pleased.
Last night, if we were trying not to laugh, we lost a lot. I was choking last night. Motherfucker.
They spotted you. We can't confirm the scene if you're spotted and being pursued by the enemy. Be careful.
I hate the spotlight. I hate the spotlight one. I gotta find somewhere to hide. Oh my god. Yeah, maybe I'll be safe up here.
Snake's pursuit of Peace Walker led him to an AI modeled after the boss's thought patterns. It was incomplete, but somewhat ironical. Making contact with Snake was the necessary finishing touch.
Skeletor's here.
Meanwhile, the scientist behind Peace Walker's locomotive control, Huey, defected to Snake's army. His presence has greatly accelerated weapons development at Mother Base.
Hey, this is Delta 6. The enemy got away. Starting a search now. Over. This is CP. Understood. Watch yourselves. Don't let them flank you. Out.
Boss, get back to the mission.
Hello, Skeletor. How are you doing today? I see you got an animated emote with you. Alright, let's try to stay out of sight this time. Wow. I should learn to take my own advice. I'm sure someone heard that gunshot.
CP, this is Delta 9. We're hearing gunfire. Unknown location. Over. This is CP. Understood. Locate threat immediately.
Well, I'll be. Kojima Productions, LA.
Which doesn't exist anymore.
I failed to anticipate.
Fuck.
But nuclear war was averted. However,
I'm getting ready to just kill everybody on the goddamn mission.
AI on board Peace Walker sank itself to the bottom of the lake in what could be likened to suicide. The boss laid down her gun, choosing to sing for peace instead, and Snake, himself a gun, parted ways with her. In doing so, he reclaimed the title he once abandoned. He is Big Boss.
No, I didn't want the body. I wanted his gun. I hate this mission. I'm only doing it for the quiz at the end.
CP, this is Zulu 7. We've got unidentified gunfire. Location unknown. Over.
This game for the PS5? No. No, there's a PS4 version, and a PS3 version, and an Xbox 360 version. And an Xbox One version. I'm playing the PC version. This was a last-gen game. And at the moment, I'm playing it exactly how you shouldn't play Metal Gear. I mean, this remix of the alert theme from Metal Gear Solid 1 is cool. The Metal Gear alert sound has been that sound since 1998. And before. Hold on, what did the original MSX alert sound like? Because that's from 89. Metal Gear MSX alert sound. What did that sound like back on the MSX? Well, here's the NES version. So that's what the exclamation point sounded like on the NES. And, Metal Gear. I'm looking for the MSX version. MSX. That's okay, Neo. I'll be here for most of the night, so. I can't find the isolated sound effect, but here's Metal Gear Solid 1 from 1998. And here's what the sound effect sounded like back then on the PS1. That's what it sounded like since 1998. No. Alright. Can I go complete this mission now? That most of the guards are dead? Sorry, just checking something. Man, that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted before I
Another scene recreated.
alerted the whole
Nice
base.
work.
Here's the next one.
Yes, you recreated another scene.
Liquid. Have I told you about jeans recently, Snake? I'm talking, of course, about Big Boss's soldier jeans. This mission, yeah, this mission's called Deja Vu, and it's all about recreating scenes from the first game. Well, not the first game, but the Metal Gear Solid 1 on the PS1. Unless you want a bullet in your ass.
Lie down.
Big Boss's soldier jeans work well with any outfit, yes. Jeans truly are a weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Sorry, that's not what I was trying to do.
That's another scene recreated. Nice work.
Okay, what's left for scenes to recreate? So how you enjoying your PS5, Skeletor?
Could it be?
Alright, the Muay Thai head and Pitch
The last
Black.
photo's missing. Oh, sorry. I forgot it. Snake, it should be on the back of the disc case. Or what about the manual? There's gotta be a clue somewhere.
It's been getting Final Fantasy XIV workout.
Kojima Productions.
I've been playing Final Fantasy VII Remake on mine, on stream. I also plan to check out Final Fantasy XVI when that comes out, and Stranger of Paradise when that comes out. Take this way, I'd love to be a voice actor. At the moment, though, this is the closest thing I ever get to doing voice acting, is just doing shitty jokes on my stream. If I took it seriously though, I could portray a character through my voice. I mean, I do a lot of impression work, but I could, if I wanted to just do a voice for a character all my own, it wouldn't be too hard. For me, I mean. I can do everything from Frozone to the Joker. I'm specifically talking about Mark Hamill's Joker.
Is that it? Almost. Yes, you recreated another scene.
Place your controller onto the floor. I'm going to move it with my mind. Ah, I see you like to play Castlevania.
The light on that gun's light is an unusual color. I wonder what it's used. It disappeared. I couldn't tell you why, but it looks like that gun's light erased the marking. You see any more of those things around there?
Muay Thai head. I can't do.
Great. You recreated every scene. Now head for the goal.
I cannot do Morgan Freeman. I can do Palpatine.
Unlimited power.
That was bad. That was a bad take.
Do it. Do it.
No, it's not the Jedi way.
Those mice are Alaskan field mice. No, they're not.
Master, are you feeling okay?
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional.
I still managed to get an A. Even after all that bullshit.
Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet!
Impressive work, Snake. Mission complete. Is not what I'm here to say. Believe it or not, the real mission starts here.
This is not Master Miller. Snake, you're too late. It's me, dear brother.
I'm gonna ask you some questions about Metal Gear Solid 1. If you answer all of them correctly, then and only then do you truly clear this mission. I'll even throw in a special bonus.
You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you? But you'll have to solve the rest of this riddle yourself.
These questions will test your knowledge of the original Metal Gear Solid from 1998. The difficulty level is normal. Get just one question wrong, and the mission is over.
There are no continues, my friend. Don't even think about looking up the answers online, or I'll know.
Ready?
And don't even think about using auto fire. 'Cause I'll know.
Here we go. Snake!
Question?
Shadow Moses Island.
Correct. Question?
Nikita missile launcher.
Correct. Question?
Mei Ling.
Correct.
You're pretty good.
Question?
Gene therapy.
Correct. Question?
Second floor basement.
Correct. Question?
Frank Yeager.
Correct. Question?
Before being called back into action, Snake was a musher.
Correct. I'm glad you remember. Question?
300 kilograms.
Correct.
If you think you'll get the answer out of me, forget it. There isn't even any sodium pentothal here.
Question?
Shepard Storage Media. Did the Arms Tech president give Snake an optical disc?
Correct. You've got quite a memory. Now for the final question.
Let's finish this. Have at you, Snake. Question.
What is the title of the ending theme? The best is yet to come.
Correct. Most impressive. All correct. Excellent job. I'll give you that special bonus I promised later. Something to look forward to. I enjoyed it myself. Thank you.
Die! The two questions I messed up on. Previously, I messed up on two questions. I messed up on
Just what I'd expect from a
the
man with the same code as
elevator
the
capacity, and I messed up on which floor Autogon's lab was on. Those were the two things that I forgot last time I went to do that quiz. And there we go, that's our unlock for doing that. That's what Snake looked like on... I won. I did it, Sky Knight. And I unlocked PS1 Snake. I believe only for use in this mission, yeah. Why is it called Not Impressed? Because Queen Braun is not impressed. Why does Snake look cute? Okay, so this character is Big Boss. He's got an eye patch, mullet, beard. He is the father of this character. This is Solid Snake. He's younger. And, yeah, so they're not actually the same character. Although they look very similar, and they're dressed very similarly, they are two different people. We'll meet Solid Snake eventually. He hasn't been born yet, technically. Let's do the Jemias Vu mission one more time. Oh, you guys know what I got? I got a really cool new toy to annoy everybody with. Hold on, let me go grab this. It's called a stylophone. And I'm not going to show this off on camera right now. But, have a listen to this. If my microphone will pick it up. Will my microphone pick this up? Okay, I regret to inform you that that was in fact the brown note. And you should all rush to a bathroom. It sounds like I'm playing... It sounds like I'm playing a goddamn Operation board game. Like, I just gotta get the fucking breadbasket out. Fuck. Alright, you ready for this? That sounds even better if I turn on the vibrato. Please tell me the mic is actually picking this up and it's not just canceling it out as background noise. Actually, let me turn on the vibrato. Let me pitch it up a little bit too. There we go. Well, that sounds out of tune. Hold on. Let's try that. I can do that one riff from the Pixies song, Where's My Mind? I just have to turn the pitch all the way up. That's too high. Jesus. You ready for this? This one riff. This is like 2 seconds long. And then there's this song. Which everyone should know. Oh, I gotta change the pitch again. Sky Knight leaves during the musical performance. If anyone can guess what that is, I will be impressed. I'm not a professional musician. Take no spray. Anyway, that's the stylophone. I'll show it off later on camera. I just don't feel like setting up the camera right now. Are you talking about Soma? The guessing game on Soma? Or are you... I bought the limited edition David Bowie version. Alright, let's get back to the game.
Boss, we got an urgent request to investigate unusual activity at the U.S. Naval facility in Cuba. According to our man in the CIA, they lost all contact with the base shortly.
Well, there you go,
after a
Techno Spray.
commuter jet crashed into the coast nearby. But the strange thing is that when comms were restored 24 hours later, the only message received was conditions normal, and that was it. The plane's at the bottom of the ocean now, but before it sank, something escaped the wreckage and made it to shore. The Pentagon's assessment jives with the intel from our on-site informant. Signs indicate that the base has been taken over by some unknown entity. Intelligent beings that attack people and steal their identities. That's right, boss. Body snatchers. The mission we've been given is to exterminate any and all snatchers occupying the site. Now I know what you're thinking. Legendary hero or not, these things aren't exactly your jurisdiction. But we've got a secret weapon. A man from another world. A dark, distant future. A man made into a war machine with no human body for those bastards to snatch. As payment, all we need to do is hand over the XOF badges you've gathered on your missions.
Again, this is a character we won't see in the story for a very long time.
Remember, most of those Marines down there are nothing but snatchers inhabiting human bodies. I wouldn't expect to find many survivors.
Let's see if I can S-rank this.
Eliminate any and Snatchers occupying the Cuban naval base and prison camp. There's no telling what'll happen to the world if you lose. The fate of the human race is in your hands, Raiden. Snatchers are posing as Marines. To pick them out, you'll first need to mark a target. That'll let you feel them out. With your hardware, you'll be able to see right through their disguise. I've sent the target's
The map has been updated.
Someone's there. Try marking him. Is he human or one of them? Feel him out.
Yeah. What about it? I mean, what about the theory?
He's not a snatcher. But still, there's something not quite right about him. Interrogate him. Find out what he knows.
Speak.
The map has been updated.
Speak.
I hope Evil shows up soon, so he can complain about this character some more that I'm playing as. I'm gonna gather up the humans this time and try to actually rescue them.
What are those things?
I gotta turn my
Take care of
light
the
off.
next one.
Turn the light off, Raiden. There we go. I don't need them getting alerted to my presence every time I point my gun at somebody.
Zadornov has been detained. Since this leaves my cover identity without a guardian, the Mother Base staff has taken me in. I am now better placed than ever to monitor their internal affairs. Everything continues to unfold according to plan. The developer of the boss AI, Dr. Strangelove, has also come to Mother Base. With her and Huey's expertise, they can now develop a weapon capable of matching Peace Walker.
Eliminate it.
Yeah, there's a Snatcher up there, too.
Nice work. Take care of the next one. According to our spies from the intel team, they attacked the base the night of the crash, and by morning they had taken the place of the Marines. Are they some creature from another world? Robots built using cutting-edge bionics. We have no idea where they came from or what they want. They might look like us, but the reality is something altogether different. Those things are monsters. As they steal human victims and take their place, the Pentagon has dubbed them Snatchers.
This is the part last time in this mission where I said nice snatch. And I think Neo showed up. But this mission is based on both Raiden being from Metal Gear Solid, 2, 4, and his own game, Revengeance. But it's based on Hideo Kojima's older game, Snatcher, I believe it was just called.
Development on the bipedal weapon is now complete. They call it Metal Gear Zeke. It stands there like some sort of mystical guardian. The soldiers gaze on it with pride and reverence. Big Boss has elected to arm it with a nuclear weapon. As an army without a nation, they seem to feel the need for a deterrent against whatever the world might pit against them. It is a dangerous gambit. Why do such a thing? Their nuclear strategy differs from the Americans and the Soviet Union. The superpowers deter attack by revealing their nuclear arsenals to one another. Snake and his men know that if they were to go public with this, the whole world would unite against them. Business would dry up overnight. So they do not plan on revealing the nuke until necessary. This ace-in-the-hole approach is their idea of a nuclear strategy. Wielding a deterrent, all the while unable to reveal its existence. I wonder if Snake sees how vulnerable this makes them.
Okay, I spotted one guy. There's a bunch over here, though. There's also one over here. Ah, oh right, there's some in a vehicle. I forgot about that. Are you both Snatchers? No, you're 50-50. I have to take one out and knock the other one out. Oh yeah, these guys spotted me last time up in that tower somehow. I guess they're just gonna drive in circles. I'm glad that hit. I'm glad that made contact. When am I streaming again? I'll be streaming again Friday. We'll be playing more Silent Hill on Friday. And then Saturday, we're going to be doing... Normally we'd be doing Metroid, but this Saturday we're going to be doing a Christmas stream. Which I haven't fully even decided what I'm going to do. But we'll figure something out. I'm gonna do Sims... I don't do Sims 4. I'm gonna do Sims 3. Again, sometime soon. But it'll be on a Tuesday. I did it just, like, a couple weeks ago. Alright, good night, Techno Spray. I thought he stopped running when he leaned against the wall. Alright, let's listen to another tape. I'm almost through all of these pause tapes.
Yes. Hijack Zeke? Yes, I did indicate that to be our leverage. But I cannot imagine his agreeing to that now. But did you not raise them to safeguard your governance without borders? No, no. I have not forgotten. Cypher watches all.
Oh, good, you're both Snatchers. That makes my job a hell of a lot easier.
Enemy!
Just die. And die.
All fire teams, this is CP. We may have a situation. Whoever's closest, go
No situation. Situation's looking pretty grim!
Yes, things are proceeding, but modifying Zeke has not proven easy. I am using Zadornov to buy some time. No, I have not forgotten what you said. However, well, forgive me for asking, but this is you I am speaking to, isn't it, Cypher? I will fight Big Boss. The world must be ruled by a single will. To defy Cypher is a fate worse than death.
Yeah, well, we saw how well that went for her when we beat Peace Walker. Now, is there somewhere I can put these bodies that'll keep them safe and alive? I wonder. Up in that tower. I'm gonna put them up in this tower.
Listen, Raiden.
The map has
I've
been
sent the
updated.
target's predicted field of movement to your iDroid. Eliminate the Snatchers posing as Marines, and neutralize all human survivors.
It is nice being able to run this fast. Also, I like seeing their silhouettes in the cars, because it looks like they're driving an invisible car. It's great.
Your mission objective is to rescue Chico and Paz. According to Chico, they're both being held at an old prison facility. Recon from the intel unit supports this, so it's safe to assume that's where they are. Once you've gotten them to the RV, call in the extraction chopper. I'll monitor the situation and offer guidance from here, but you'll be the one in the field. How you handle this mission is entirely up to you, boss.
Boss.
This is the guy that was up in that tower, right? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try just sleep darting both of them and then shooting
Has been updated.
Open your iDroid and check the target's predicted field of movement.
the Snatcher. Well, shit.
Mission info has been updated.
Good thing that was the last two of them. Alright, let's try to do this part without dying.
Reinforcements. Where do they come searchlight. Eliminate that one first. He's targeting the chopper. Deal with him first.
Man, this part is not easy.
Nice work. Keep it up.
CP, this is Delta 3. Identify gunfire. Can't tell where it's coming from. Over. This is CP. Understood. Locate threat immediately and eliminate as necessary. Out.
Let me put on some music. Takes care of that guy.
This rifle. Take him out.
Where?
The threat with the chopper's searchlight. Eliminate that one first. God, the chopper. Do something.
Not the chopper, come on!
Man, Arnold Schwarzenegger turned French for a second.
He must be going for the AA gun. Stop him.
I thought they'd already noticed me. Jesus. I hear people freaking out, and I'm not really sure where. Oh, right there. Is that everyone?
Damn, more of them. Eliminate the reinforcements.
I know a second helicopter shows up.
They're bringing out the big guns. Put an end to these things now, Raiden.
Now this is the helicopter I have to shoot down myself, isn't it? Okay, so far the helicopter has only gotten hit one major hit. I think we'll be okay.
Mission ending has
I'm
been
not reading anything. Targets eliminated. Yes, Raiden. Let's go. Get on the chopper.
For sure, very good, Raiden. I was like, why did that sound familiar? Did we just S-rank?
Mission complete. Thanks, Raiden.
No, we got a B. B. Oh, I forgot to save those guys. God damn it. Whatever. Alright, we got about 30, 40 minutes left for this.
But they never could do.
There isn't really much else left for me to show of this game, though. Let's listen to some cassette tapes real quick and just get those out of the way. We are 41% done, though, quite quickly.
Snake, yesterday we received official communication.
I'm gonna eat a snack real quick.
IAEA. It says, it has come to our attention that your organization recently purchased nuclear fuel from Uzbekistan authorities. We request permission to inspect your facilities.
What a load of bullshit.
Yeah, they're after Metal Gear Zeke's nuclear warhead. I'm betting this is payback from Cypher after Paz's leak.
Using the UN.
There's no telling how much influence they have. But the IAEA can only do inspections in countries that are party to the NPT.
And we're not a country.
Exactly. We haven't signed a safeguards agreement with the IAEA over peaceful nuclear use, and we're not obligated to report any nuclear material we have, nor information about any nuclear facilities. The IAEA has no authority to inspect us.
But despite all that,
That nuke's our last line of defense. We don't want to announce we have it until the world is preparing to wipe us off the map. Until then, we let everyone think we're just a private army with conventional firepower.
what's Huey's take?
That the problem's how to hide the nuke in Metal Gear. But I gotta tell you, he was all for it.
I see. But there's no way we can have the IAEA poking around here.
So what do? Ignore them?
Send them an official letter of refusal. Say that we're a private organization and we've done nothing to attract this suspicion.
You got it.
Hi, Evil. Why do you hate me?
We finished Zeke's waterproofing reinforcement yesterday. The day after tomorrow, we'll be done installing the main depth control tank, the compressed air tank, and the attitude control propeller pod.
Huey.
If the underwater test goes well, next week we'll try the 300-foot seabed depth.
Drop the act, Huey. How did we end up agreeing to the nuclear inspection?
Because after you sent that letter, I told them. After careful reconsideration, we agree to your request. And frankly, we should be inspected. This is our chance. If they come and go without discovering the nuke, we can tell the world we're clean. Of course, it's risky, and we'll have to make sure everything's perfect, but it'll be worth it.
Huey, can they do an inspection without going through the Board of Governors?
We contacted the IAEA's admin branch, and they said there's no record of us being brought up at any of the board's meetings.
I'd say probably a preliminary inspection to determine whether we should be referred to the board. So it's bound to be a small inspection team, and they won't be here that long. Don't worry, leave everything to me.
Has the media gotten wind of this?
Yeah, 2 major Western networks want to do stories on us. I planned on saying yes.
What? You want to broadcast this place to the world?
That's why I agreed to the inspection. This is a golden opportunity. We can use the media to prove to the world we don't have a nuke. Besides, even if we said no, it would just be delaying the inevitable.
Kaz, our hands are tied now. Start getting the place ready.
Thanks, boss.
Don't get the wrong idea. You've set it up so that any more changes of heart will arouse suspicion, that's all.
Zeke stays, but we'll have to move all other AFBs to shore. Any potential troublemakers can go with them for some mandatory R&R. Sound good, boss?
Just do it.
How you doing today, Evil?
About the inspection, what do we tell the men?
The truth. What else? The one thing we don't need to worry about is anyone here spilling the beans about Zeke.
Good point. What about the Sandinistas? There's still quite a few of them left on the base.
I hate to say it, but it won't look good having Soviet bloc personnel here. The problem is, moving a group that size in a hurry would look even worse.
At least Amanda's on assignment in Cuba. They'd recognize her. She should stay put for now.
All civilians save Huey will have to return to their countries.
Even your Parisian.
Of course, we'll get her whatever paper she needs. Dr. Strangelove's departure came at a perfect time. The less Zeke-related staff here, the better.
Wait, she left?
That's right. You were away on a mission. She left last week. There's nothing cooking in AI weapons research, and Zeke is complete. There was really no reason for her to hang around.
I'm surprised Huey let her go that easy.
Yeah, his crush on Strangelove was never much of a secret, huh? He followed her everywhere while Zeke was in development. Boy, would she get pissed. But he does have a lot on his mind right now. I've got bigger issues to deal with. That's what he said.
That's the spirit, Huey.
Few more days of work, then you're on vacation. And then you can watch my stream all the time. Oh, never mind. It'll be gone from next Tuesday through Saturday. Okay. I bought this new thing that I'm going to annoy everybody with. You hear that noise? I can pitch it up. Actually, I think I can pitch it up even further. You know what that is, Evil? Also, all those bots showing up at once was insane, and I like how you go, I'm bombarded by bots, which really made me feel like I was coming to your rescue as I was banning them all one at a time.
Days ago, we got reports that Paz was still alive.
She survived.
She was rescued by Belizean fishermen who found her drifting in the Caribbean.
So what's the plan? Silence her before we're compromised?
No. I've got something else in mind. Our friends at Cypher suspect Paz could be a double agent. She's being held for interrogation at a camp on the southern tip of Cuba.
Black site. Nice. A slice of American pie on communist soil, and out of U.S. legal jurisdiction.
The upcoming inspection of Mother Base has to be connected somehow. The timing's too perfect.
The UN's nuclear inspection.
My guess is they're trying to corroborate Paz's leak.
We're an army without a nation.
Word of our capabilities gets out, and we'll have the whole world out to shut us down. Having an American private intelligence agency involved's bad news. Cypher's the ones who sent Paz to us in the first place.
She knows their true nature.
Right. Paz is our only link to Cypher. If she's still alive, we need her on our side. If not us, who else is gonna rescue that bitch?
When do we do it?
The inspection comes first. We'll deal with this afterwards.
Do the men know?
Word has started to spread. The information came from Cuba through Amanda. One of the base personnel used to belong to El Frente. I'll tell everyone we don't concern ourselves with the survival of enemy spies. We need them focused on the inspection. And if we get her back here and she isn't cooperative. There's still plenty of room for her in the ocean.
Works for me. What about Chico? He had a chance to stop Paz from hijacking Zeke and he blew it. He's carried that guilt ever since. Kid really did care about her.
Chico, it's hard to say how he'll react.
Have Amanda call him out to Cuba. He shouldn't be here right now.
Good idea. They haven't seen each other in a while. Little time with Big Sis and he'll forget all about you-know-who.
Okay, Evil. By the way, if you check the redeems, I think you'll find something satisfactory in there. Channel points. There we go. Channel points. Our gross military product.
What? Still no sign of Chico?
What's going on?
It's Amanda in Cuba. Our resupply package arrived, but Chico wasn't with it. Relax, Amanda. I'm sure he's just exploring Havana or something. First time in the big city. Could have gotten carried away.
Cos, wait. The boat Chico was on, did it stop anywhere before it got to Havana?
Yeah, it had to refuel at Santiago de Cuba. You don't think... Oh, shit. You gotta be kidding me. He does this now?
It's 60 miles from Santiago to the prison camp. Chico used to cross the mountains with the older Sandinistas like it was nothing. He'll make that in 3 days.
Still, even if he does find his way there...
You know how reckless he can be. Chico thinks we've abandoned Paz. That's why he's doing this.
We'll start by having the intel detachment in Cuba look for him. We can't let him be captured.
Sky Knight, Neo, Skeletor, and Technospray were all here a little while ago. And they all disappeared just in time for you to show up.
There's some cages to the east of a big building. East an old grassy facility. That's where we are. Help me, Snake.
It's a setup.
We have no choice.
Yeah, if Chico talks, he could blow the new cover up. We can't hold off until the inspection's over.
When can we be ready?
It'll take at least 16 hours to confirm the flight path and prep a bird. The intel unit has started reconning the area.
Sounds like I'll have to miss the inspection.
Boss, we'll just have to send someone else to get them out.
No. I'll go.
Yeah, Chico and Paz would only take orders from you anyway. We can't go taking on those Marines at the base head on. It's gotta be off the radar, and it's gotta be you.
Hold down the fort, Cos.
But I know Sky Knight will be back once he's done with his work meeting. And Neo should be back whenever he's done with work as well. That's why they both left. But that means that it's just you and I at the moment, I think. And I was just going through these cassette tapes to get them cleared out before we move on to the next major Metal Gear game.
Snake, you can forget about civil liberties where you're headed. God only knows what they'd do to you if you got caught. Do not let that happen. The Cubans leased the land to the U.S. as a gesture for helping them gain independence from Spain. The deal remains in effect until both countries agree to dissolve it, or the U.S. abandons the land. That's why America still operates the base even after La Revolucion. Problem is, it's leased land.
Meaning it isn't American soil, so the U.S. Constitution doesn't apply there. That allows them to withhold its civil rights protections.
Yeah, that's Uncle Sam's excuse. The area was originally only for detaining refugees from countries like Cuba and Haiti. But a few years ago, the CIA and its like started using it as a black site. Enemies of the state are renditioned there and subjected to extreme forms of interrogation. You can bet Cypher had a hand in that. As you'd expect, American and other Western human rights organizations aren't allowed anywhere near the place. What happens there disappears down the memory hole.
Who knows what they're doing to Chico and Paz?
I'd like to interrogate her ourselves. But if worst comes to worst, make sure she's dead. Chico, on the other hand, we have to bring back. Fast. He knows too much about us.
Cos?
The area is surrounded by mines placed by both the U.S. and Cuba, making escape on foot impossible. You're heading into the Lion's Den, Snake. Don't take this one lightly. Come back in one piece.
Yeah.
Which Metal Gear is next? Is that what you're asking? Oh shit, I didn't realize we had all of these too. Oh god damn it. The next Metal Gear Solid game that takes place after this one is The Phantom Pain, which has the flying fire whale.
As of today, I will be living here at Mother Base. Now my real trial begins. Zadornov was paying my room, board, and tuition, but he has since been captured. I told the man that with no more money from the KGB, I could no longer afford school. He bought my story. And when I said I would be willing to work, he took pity on me and let me stay. For some reason, Miller really pled my case.
All right, we're gonna do something when we listen to these tapes. We're gonna listen to these tapes, but we're gonna play missions while we do it. Because I really don't want to just sit here and listen to these tapes while watching Snake smoke a cigar. We're gonna do this mission again because this one's fun. We're gonna do it on hard. And I'm going to whip out my mouse for this one because I'm not going to do this mission again with a controller. Let's see if we can do this on hard with just the revolver again. A cigar that never gets any shorter, yep. That's because you're not meant to sit there and watch that animation for that long. Present and accounted for. Are you back, Sky Knight?
Undercover at the prison. As you know, it's an enemy base. There's no time for the silent approach. Assault the base, secure the target, and get out of there.
Alright, we will be swapping over to Dead by Daylight soon. I got some cassette tapes I want to get through in this game first, as this is the last time we'll be streaming this particular Metal Gear game. How was Hump Day? Well, it couldn't have had less humping in it, so... Unfortunately. Alright, tapes. Play all.
As of today, I will be living here at Mother Base. Now my real trial begins. Zadornov was paying my room, board, and tuition, but he has since been captured. I told the man that with no more money from the KGB, I could no longer afford school. He bought my story. And when I said I would be willing to work, he took pity on me and let me stay. For some reason, Miller really pled my case. That was helpful. But the man is still a fool. His men are no better. They think their training makes them strong. But that kind of strength is nothing in the face of true power. And better yet, they wait on me hand and foot, believing I am just a schoolgirl. Looks like I won't be working too hard after all. Just today, while scouting out the living...
Wow, I died already.
Boss, what happened? Boss!
I don't want to hear it, Evil. Whatever you're gonna say, I don't want to hear it.
We got a request for extraction from a member of the intel team who was...
Yep, I passed the quiz.
Got a visual? Negative. No sign of it. Are we too late? If he's caught, he could drag us all down with him.
It only took 3 attempts because I got 2 questions wrong. The elevator question and which floor Otagon's lab was on.
Watch out.
Alright, let's try this again.
As of today, I will be living here at Mother Base. Now my real trial begins. Zadornov was paying my room, board, and tuition, but he has since been captured. I told the man that with no more money from the KGB, I could no longer afford school. He bought my story, and when I said I would be willing to work, he took pity on me and let me stay. For some reason, Miller really pled my case. That was helpful, but the man is still a fool. His men are no better. They think their training makes them strong, but that kind of strength is nothing in the face of true power. And better yet, they wait on me hand and foot, believing I am just a schoolgirl. Looks like I won't be working too hard after all. Just today, while scouting out the living quarters, I saw a group of them in the corner of the deck making a fuss. Going over for a look, I saw they were feeding a kitten. A bunch of grown hard men, and they're the ones acting like schoolgirls.
Hard men.
Look, isn't he cute? What is wrong with them? Disgusted, I just nodded and smiled. I must stay in character after all. I indulged their chit-chat for a few moments. Then one of them asked me to give the thing a name. They had just taken it from its mother. I named it Nuke. I improvised some nonsense about how our compassion for living things can help prevent wars. The men gave me a little fish. I held it out in my palm and the kitten happily ate it up. What a pathetic, feeble creature. It sickens me.
You make me
Chico
sick.
invited me to go fishing with the soldiers. I suppose finding one's own food does have its merit, but I prefer not to be involved in such a degrading task. And their prattling on about fishing being fun is nonsense. I'm not here to find playmates. Nevertheless, distasteful as it was, I went along in order to maintain my cover. Chico thrust a fishing pole into my hands, and we went up onto the deck where several soldiers had gathered. They welcomed us warmly. With so few women aboard Mother Base, I'm treated like a princess. No one suspects I am neither a teenager nor a student.
See, it was legal when we fucked her in that box.
With a gentle breeze and waves. As I cast my line and waited for a bite, the soldiers began to ask me all sorts of questions. As always, I answered according to our predefined scenario, feigning a smile. As I sat there feeding them lies, the fish began to bite, and the soldiers began to focus on their prey. Chico had his bait stolen by a fish, and got so angry that he stood up and nearly fell into the sea. Everybody laughed. It almost made me want to join in too.
It's not a retcon.
I got a bite myself. The instant after I felt that first gentle tug.
It's canon that she was just pretending to be a kid.
Astonishing strength, and I let out a cry of surprise. I thought he was going to be huge. It was my first time fishing, and I was a bit flustered, so the soldier beside me helped by supporting the pole from behind. Reel it in, they shouted. I nodded, turning the handle as fast as I could. I wondered what kind of fish lived below the surface, and thought back to the deep sea dives I had to do as part of training. Those were difficult days, but I remember finding the multicolored fish gliding through the water incredibly soothing. After
Please.
a hard fight, I pulled it out.
Please.
To my surprise, it wasn't even half of Vara. Rather, and
Her age is never stated in Peace Walker.
but I wasn't doing it for fun, so I wasn't the least bit disappointed. Nuke was hovering nearby with an expectant look on his face, so I gave the fish to him. All in all, a thoroughly wasted day. Preparations are coming along nicely. No one suspects me of being the one to let Zadarnov out of his cell. Today, Amanda and I taught Cecile how to make gallo pinto. It is a simple home-cooked dish consisting of black frijoles mixed with arroz. It is well known throughout Central America, not just in Costa Rica. So it is no surprise that a Nica like Amanda would be good at making it. But I was raised in the States from a very young age, and could hardly even remember my mother's gallo pinto. Having to make chit-chat with that clueless bird lover and the so-called revolutionary was excruciating. And, clueless or not, I wanted to be especially careful around Cecile. the one who actually recorded that tape. Thankfully, Miller and his men seem to believe I mistook the tape I found for one my friend made. In any case, one can never be too careful.
Jesus, that was like a jump scare. The dude with the rocket
Three of us
launcher.
minced garlic and herbs, then cooked them in a pot with frijoles we'd soaked overnight. While waiting for them to cook, we sautéed onions and arroz in a frying pan. Cecile worked the frying pan according to Amanda's directions, but seemed a bit slow. She does have a knack for cooking, though. She is French, after all. We added water to
Whoa.
the pan and watched the arroz begin to steam. While we waited, Amanda shared memories of her mother with us. They had been separated because of Simosa, but the taste of her mother's cooking was still fresh in her mind. When the frijoles were ready, we drained the water, stir-frying them with the rest of the vegetables. Quite a complicated process for home cooking. Nonetheless, it kept them occupied. The longer we sat and talked, the greater the chance of my arousing their suspicions. With women, it is not enough to just bat your eyelashes and giggle. It takes a lot of effort to divert attention. When the arroz was done cooking, we folded it into the frijoles and added salsa, stirring the mixture as it simmered. At this point, for some reason, the conversation turned to romance. Why does it have to be that way whenever women get together and chat? Cecile fancies herself to be well-versed in such matters, and gave Amanda all sorts of advice.
It's just like Peace Walker.
Until, to my irritation, she began pestering me whether there was anybody I liked. Not right now, I said, trying to dodge the question. But she pressed on. It's Snake, isn't it? I gritted my teeth and played it coy. Maybe. Cecile nodded and giggled. He is pretty sexy, isn't he? What a ditz. It's all I can manage to just survive.
Fuck, wrong helicopter.
Romance has never once crossed my mind. I have no interest in that kind of man. Soon enough, a rich aroma began to fill the room. The gallo pinto was ready.
Okay, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it.
Over and rubbed up against our legs, looking for a handout. Unfortunately, it was not the kind of food a cat would like. We let a few of the soldiers have a bite, and then headed off to the mess hall. The home-cooked flavor we'd achieved was a big hit with the men of MSF.
No!
Boss.
No! That went so well! I took down a tank and everything.
Clear. Touching down. Boss, disembark and get the target.
Football, or soccer as it is known in the States, is extremely popular here. It has not caught on yet in the US, but it has legions of rabid fans all across Latin America. These fans can get so rowdy that it is commonly believed El Salvador and Honduras went to war in 1969 over scuffles in a soccer match. In reality, tensions between the two countries were already high. The match was merely one of the sparks that set them off. But these people are so passionate about this sport that the story seems plausible. Predictably, many of the soldiers here are fans. They have apparently divided themselves into Costa Rican and Nicaraguan teams and started playing each other. To play, you need a ball and 2 goals. The R&D team built and set up simple goals on the deck. I had absolutely no interest, but Chico insisted that I come and watch. It was not a proper match by any means. The pitch was not even regulation size, but the players and spectators alike got pretty excited. They banged empty cans and shouted cheers through the handmade megaphones. It almost felt like carnival. Huey, the referee, blew a whistle to start the match. The soldiers' training has left them in excellent physical shape, but they lack the honed skills of professionals and their play was quite rough. Midway through, one of the men collided with another. They started shouting at one another, but Huey stepped in. I thought we had forsaken our countries, become one with the earth, he said, quoting Snake. We're not competing for national pride here, and we are not fighting for the good of any one country. This is not a war. Soccer is a peaceful sport, am I right? The soldiers nodded. They know the pain of war, and they share Snake's vision. Perhaps that is why all this resonates with them. Team Costa Rica was down a man, and somehow, I was picked to fill in. Costa Rica had the advantage up until that point. I suppose Huey wanted to keep it balanced. The soldiers agreed with Huey's call. Maybe the Costa Rican players felt an even matchup would be more fun, too. I could not be bothered to run at first, but chasing the ball out there in the hot sun, I was soon drenched in sweat. Before long, I found myself actively seeking out the ball, partially out of desperation. I picked up a loose ball deep on the opponent's side of the field. Even though he's Nicaraguan, Chico cheered me on, yelling, "Go for it, shoot!" I launched the ball as hard as I could, only to have it blocked by the keeper. Disappointment only increased my determination. In the end, I didn't score a single goal, and Costa Rica gave up its lead. It was really close, though. We congratulated each other on a good match and sprawled out in the shade on the deck, exhausted.
I can't use my goddamn limit break.
Luke came over. It is one of his favorite spots, and stretched out next to me. And together, we watched fluffy white clouds drift lazily across the clear blue sky.
I would have had an S if it weren't for that goddamn death on the first run, on the first attempt.
We're leaving hot zone. Returning to base.
Alright, you guys want me to use my limit break?
Confirmed. The target is safe.
Snake's limit break is his final smash from Smash Brothers, which is calling down a missile strike from Mother Base. Alright, I used my limit break. That's all Evil has to say is lame. I don't know how to say "you will only know death," but I know how to say "Omae wa mo shinderu." Which is, you're already dead. Alright, how many pause cassette tapes do we have left? Oh my god.
It was lovely out today, so I decided to sun myself in a lounge chair up on the deck when Strangelove came up.
Okay, here's the plan. We'll play through the rest of Paz's diary tapes next time we do Metal Gear. I'll just load this game up long enough to play through the rest of those, and then we'll go over and do Phantom Pain. We're gonna swap over to Dead by Daylight now, so let me swap the category. Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight Mobile. Why did you type no? Why did you type no, Sky Knight? Yeah, I bought the mobile version of Dead by Daylight. I'm gonna be playing it on my iPhone 6. Alright, I destroyed my throat doing that limit break, Evil. I hope you're happy. You fucking liar. Do you not hear it? The pain in my throat? So I've never played Dead by Daylight before, and I've never watched anyone play this game before. Josh, my coworker, has given me a brief explanation on how this game works. And we're going to be playing the tutorial, but first I need to get the game set up so you guys can see it. You'll be able to hear it, but you won't be able to see it. I need options. Give me options. You received a gift. Okay. Christ. Talk about, like, overload of information. Quality Ultra. Resolution 100% full screen off. Is there a way to set my resolution? Okay, there is. It's really weird, but whatever. This can be altered if auto adjust is enabled. Alright, I think I got that about the size I want it to be. Alright, let me get caught up on the chat, because I couldn't see you guys for a second. I'll treat this like any other game. No backseating and no unsolicited information. I just want you to enjoy yourself. See me, senpai. I am totally going to backseat. Drive, Evil. Drive us into eternity. Takes a gulp from the big swig. You dropped the G off of the big, Sky Knight. It's B-I-G-G. S-W-I-G-G. It's okay, I'm just messing with you. Good luck backseating Evil in a game you've never heard of. Okay, I'm gonna have to fuck with the resolution for a second so I can get it to fit correctly. Let's try 85%. Wow, I really like custom, there we go, okay. I love this game's resolution options, they're excellent. You shut your whore mouth. Why won't this fit the window. Hold on. Allow me to Google something real quick. Can I manually just drag the window? Why can't this have standardized resolution options, like a modern video game? So the resolutions this wants to display at are like 16:10. It's wider. It like wow. You see the black bars at the top and bottom of the screen? Why doesn't this have a 16:9 display? Ooh, wait, there's a colorblind filter? I'm not going to turn it on, but... It is set automatically based on detected screen resolution. Yeah, I get that. It's just, it's just dumb. I guess we're playing with a letterbox. I guess we're going to be playing with a slight letterbox because, there's no correct resolution for perfect 16:9. I'm sorry, I'm not insulting the game. I'm just insulting the fact that there's no custom or proper resolution options. I put my games at 1600 by 900, which is a small enough window that I can see chat and manage the stream. This game just isn't optimized for windowed mode. That's the only problem I'm having.